Hello Aquarius, this is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo and I'm here with your January tarot forecast. As always, we'll be looking at your love life and your career space, and we'll get you some guidance from the universe on how to best utilize the energy of the month of January. This is going to be an exciting month and an exciting year. A lot is going on astrologically. I would just say the first thing that comes to mind in terms of Aquarius, of course, that Pluto is firmly set in Aquarius for the next 20 years. So it will still be going retrograde and direct, but it will be within the Aquarius degree. So that's a big deal. That's like the official, like this big start of like launch, if you wish, of the Aquarian, of the era of Aquarius, you know. But it's not that it's not something really to be worried about. It's more to acknowledge that this is a great opportunity to really embrace life as you know it, with that Aquarian energy that is natural to you, right? And you can do a little more studying of what that means exactly, to recognize certain traits of character, certain dispositions in yourself that come from that Aquarian energy, and essentially take advantage of it, you know, because the universe is going to be supporting that, especially since Pluto is the big disruptor, but also the it's introducing big changes. You know, it's about seeing things big, right, and transforming them on that scale, right? It's innovation, it's creation of something completely new that nobody has ever thought about or heard about before, right? So this is about being able to embrace and to implement your wildest dreams. And today I'm starting this reading with, by the way, at the end we'll post some messages from your personal interest to yourself. Yep, that's part of the format. I am starting with an oracle card, and I'm using the Angels and Ancestors deck. It's a beautiful deck, and I was guided to use it for this horoscope readings today. So that's what I'm going to start with. And your card is Medicine Guardian. Be open to healing information. And I'll read the extended message in a moment. Another thing I'm going to say is, of course, if you're new, please subscribe to my channel. Also hit a like if you enjoy what you're seeing. This is a collective message, so if you'd like something more tailored to your specific situation, I do personal readings. There's information in the description box below. Also, there's information how you can support me through donations and with my Amazon wish list. All right, let's see. You're being exposed to information and insights that will have a dramatic healing effect upon your life. If you're working through something mentally or emotionally, know that there are spiritual energies supporting your healing. If you're working through something that is physically challenging, pay particular attention to information that's coming to you that feels inspired, insightful, and warm. It will be supportive of your wellness. Your angels are here to remind you that your natural state is one of the wholeness, and you're on the road to revealing that wholeness once more. So there's something right now that may not feel that you are whole, right? Especially with your mind, body, and soul. It also includes balance between masculine and feminine energy within, regardless of whether you're predominantly masculine or feminine. We all have both energies, and it's important to have that as part of your wholeness, right? And the patterns that they're talking about are most likely connected to some kind of belief system or some kind of prejudice. Could be a societal prejudice against some of these things, you know, that maybe you haven't allowed yourself to be fully whole and to live your life wholly as a wholesome individual because there was that voice in your head that was telling you that things are supposed to be a certain way. Okay, let's see what we have for Aquarius with tarot. So for your love life, you have 10 of Swords, Seven of Coins, and King of Swords. Could be dealing with an air sign, or it could be you because you are an air sign. So Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. For your career space, we have the Temperance. This is Sagittarius energy. You could be dealing with a Saggy. We have Knight of Swords, more air, and we have Page of Coins. And then finally for the advice, we see Nine of Cups. Lovely. I just saw this card in my twin flame reading today. We see 10 of Cups. That's a great progression. And we see the World. Wow, this is so beautiful. Oh my god, oh my god. You know what? I will start with this. Oh, and for once at the bottom of the deck, the partnership, the connection, something really beautiful is coming along for you. But you know what? Like, this last bit is the advice from the universe, and I really wanted to start with it. I'm just so excited that you have the 9 to 10 progression for the Cups, and it ends with the World message. So first of all, full emotional fulfillment is available to you. It may not necessarily come to you in January per se, but it's saying that there's nothing really, you're the only thing that's stopping you from finding this kind of happiness in your life. And for most people, it has to do also with, you know, connection with another person, finding your life partner. There is a cat here. There could be some children as well, but it's like, it's this idyllic picture, you know, people just enjoying the warmth of the fireplace, of each other's hearts, all of that stuff. But 9 of Cups comes first, and this is about finding that emotional fulfillment on a personal level, right? What are your dreams? What are your ambition? What are you wishing for when you're blowing out the birthday cake candles, right? The toast, that was the message that I got when I saw this card in my twin flame reading today, that, you know, we are now at a time when we have holidays. Obviously, since you're Aquarius, you might actually, you might have an actual birthday in January, because Aquarius season starts in January. But regardless of what you're celebrating, this is the season of celebration, right? And as you're seeing this message, most likely you still have some, you know, winter holidays like New Year's, Hanukkah, maybe something else to celebrate even now, like in the nearest few days. So what is the wish that you're making? You know, when the clock strikes midnight, when you raise the toast, what are you thinking about when somebody else wishes you all the luck and the love for the upcoming year, right? You're supposed to figure it out for yourself. You're supposed to embrace that for yourself as much as possible. And then as soon as that's done, this is gonna get available where you're together with your person or your people and you are enjoying this life to the fullest together. The World, to me, this was the last card in this row, is definitely about that wholeness point, you know, the world coming together. It's like you'll finally see, or you suddenly see that all the external events are reflecting that happiness and that fulfillment that you have within you, right? When the healing occurs that the card was talking about, the Medicine Guardian, then things are going to fall into place naturally in the outside world. And the universe is working with you, hence the major arcana here. The certain karmic cycles are closing for you to allow for new reality. And we can see that, so this is the personal space and relationships area, you know, and it starts with 10 of Swords, where it's definitely there's a weight on your shoulders of you know, the pain and suffering that you've been through, and you're not wanting to repeat that. So there may be a desire to plan things better, right? To have a contingency plan, or to do your research and analysis before you can, you know, open up your heart and make a commitment to someone, right? Maybe it's already with the current person and you're thinking like, how do I make sure, right? What should I do? What should I say? How do I navigate those upcoming weeks and months so that I make sure that this person is not gonna hurt me this way, is not gonna let me down in, you know, whatever way happened before, right? So you, like, I sense strongly that this is your energy. It could be another person too, but if like this is definitely the energy of a very logical, very rational person, somebody who thinks through stuff before they go for it. And I would just say, just like any other card, any other energy, this can have the light and the shadow sides of it, right? It can go too far where you're calculating everything, or you're creating experiments where you're putting your person through something just to assess what are they going to do in this situation, that kind of vibe. People do that, right? Like, that's not going to be kind, that's not going to be authentic, and that's not how you build the 10 of Cups kind of relationship, right? But it might be good to at least have a more down-to-earth approach to it, where you do understand, why is this person attracting me, what is important to me, like that part of rational side that is healthy and that is helpful, because the more you know it, and any and every emotion, pull, attraction can be described with words. Even if you don't have them in the moment, you can still do a little bit research there and come up with them, right? What is important to you? What is your love language? How do you communicate your affection, your feelings? How do you show the person that you love them? Do they know that this is the way that you show it? Those kind of things. For your workspace, you have the Temperance, the Knight of Swords, and the Page of Coins. So there's definitely this another card about balancing out energies, and specifically masculine and feminine. It's also about being patient with the natural process. There are definitely people around you who may not have all the knowledge and experience in the world, but they have the determination, they have the desire to learn, to contribute, to be more and do more, right? But you may need to be patient with them. Of course, the buy-in or the asterisk kind of nota bene message, especially in terms of business, is are you ready to wait? Do you have time to wait, or to invest in these people, to help train them, support them, right? Because it's more, when you have people like that, it's more of a longer term investment. They have, their heart is in the right place, you know, they have what it takes in terms of potential, but you may need to plan some investment into these people to reach your goal, to go where you want to be. I already spoke about the guidance, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull some cards for Aquarius from their person of interest. So what does your person of interest have to say to you right now, Aquarius? And this readings are for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, by the way. So if you're watching for your sun sign, please check out readings for other placements, and you will get a more well-rounded message that way. Okay, we have Judgment. We have 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords. Oof. Judgment is the Scorpio energy, but more than anything else, it's the wake-up call, right? So your person is figuring out a lot of stuff for themselves these days. They are going through some kind of dark night of the soul within their own right? Like, there's a lot of I don't want to say unhealthy thoughts, but anxious thoughts in their head, right? Where they may be beating themselves up for past mistakes. They may be anxious about the future, of course. Maybe thinking that, you know, things are never gonna fall through for them because it's just not their luck and stuff like that. There's just, so much of it. So I get 2 main messages to you, Aquarius. First of all, whatever you see happening with them on the outside, do not take it personally, because it's definitely their process and what they need to deal with, all right? As this as this flow of downloads and insights continues for them, right? They'll get through it, but it also has a certain divinely orchestrated pace, right? Like, the information needs to come at a certain pace and a certain order for them to be able to embrace the information and to start healing from all that negative self-talk, and maybe even other people sabotaging what they had going on for them. And then the second part is, obviously, if you have the capacity, Aquarius, that would really appreciate having you by their side and giving them some reassurance that even though right now things may not look so cheerful, that, you know, it will get better, and they have your support and they can count on you if they need a trusted ear, you know, and a shoulder to cry on, even if it's that way. Okay, I hope this was useful to you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel if you are new, and otherwise I'll talk to you again very, very soon.